Hi everyone, this is Gina once again, starting a new challenge where one of my subscribers, Marsha, suggested that I do abstract faces. So this is day one. I'm going to do only 5 because it's really challenging for me, and I just thought I'd start small. I don't want to try and go big and stress myself out and confuse my brain. So I'm starting out with tracing paper. I'm using my large journal. What size is this? It's my 9-inch by 12-inch visual mixed media journal by Strathmore. Pages are yummaliciously thick. What's the thickness? It's 90 pound, 190 GSM. Woohoo! Right, so I'm actually looking at a face to draw because faces are kind of difficult for me a lot of times. Even though I have been practicing, but I just thought, let me look at it just to get it done. So, thank you, Marsha, for this suggestion. Thank you for this challenge of challenging myself. It's always good, I think, to challenge yourself, to do new things, to try things that are very difficult for you, not to stress you out, but just to help you grow and help you to get over your fears and to show you that you could do more than you think you can. Some may not turn out the best, but it could also turn out way better than you thought that it would have. So I challenge you all to challenge yourselves. You may not want to try an abstract face challenge with me, but maybe you could do a different type of abstract challenge, right? So I'm starting off by putting some pastels down on my page. I haven't used them in a while, so I'm going to use that as my base first layer. I'm just going to spritz it and add some water. My brush is wet. My page is dry. There's nothing on my page. It's just the raw page. And I'm adding the water to help it move. And I'm still trying to keep white space, although that did not end up working out as I continue on. I'm using the baby wipe to try and smooth things out and also to take up some of the color because I found it ended up being too intense. So my first idea for my abstract face day 1 challenge was to just draw a face and then separate it and add it at different points on the page. I don't know if maybe some people may not think that it is abstract if it's done this way, but I did some reading up. I looked at some pictures and I think it could be. So we'll see. So I'm just gonna glue it down with regular glue stick. This is tissue paper that I use to draw on, and I'm just gonna glue them down on different points on the page. So what I'm doing here is just roughing up the edges. It was a mistake at first, and then I kind of liked how it looked. So I'm using my spatula to just kind of, because it's all stuck down. So I'm just halfway peeling up the edges so it has a nice rough edge. That's what that is about. So if you pass your hand on it, it's quite bumpy where the paper is curling up. Then I decided, let's do some drips. Because, you know, if you have rough edges, it's nice to have the paint rolling over it, right? Flowing over it. So I'm just going to go over a series of adding paint and allowing it to drip down. Sorry, you can see on top there, but I'm just adding more paint because it got kind of very faint. Now I'm going over her face. I actually sprayed it with Mod Podge sealer because I drew her with charcoal and I didn't want her face to be moving around. So I sprayed it with sealer and now I'm just darkening her face. I'm actually using acrylic paint to do it and just going over her lines and adding in slight shading here and there, but it's just to help her face show up a little more on the page. Now that's done, I'm going to push the face back and certain parts of the page back just a bit. See, that was too much, so I came back in with my baby wipe and I'm just wiping up some of it, but it's just to push some areas back. And then I thought, let's add some color instead of just adding the white. And then I thought, let's add some yellow, but that didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. I hadn't mixed in a while, so I added some black to my red paint and I got this beautiful kind of burgundy-ish color, and I'm applying it with the spatula and spreading some of it with the brush. And there I'm seeing my nice, yeah, see, I'm passing it over those edges that I raised, and I'm loving that so much. So I like the marks that the spatula gives, but I also am using the brush to help spread certain parts of it as well. I'm just going to add it in different places on the page, using my spatula and the brush together. Now, why am I using these colors? Because they were on my plastic before. So I just thought, let me use them up, and I'm just using the colors that I have. I showed it to my daughter, and she thought it looked kind of like ghostly. She said it looked ghostly, and it looks like blood. I was like, oh yeah, it does. But I really didn't think about it before. I was just thinking, just get these colors mixed and get it on a page. But it really does look like blood. I don't know. It's not like if I had a nightmare before, or I felt, I had these kind of dark feelings inside. It just, I was just thinking, draw a face, rip it up, stick it down, add some paint. And this is what came out. So I'm adding my lovely splatters as per usual, which I suppose add to the blood effect, blood splatters. And this is basically my page, which I actually really love, in spite of it looking the way that she said. So let me know what you think. As always, I'm excited to hear your responses on this one, my day 1 of day 5. Day 1 of 5. And yeah, I look forward to your comments, your thoughts on it. And I will see you in the next video for day 2 of my abstract challenge. Thank you so much, Marsha.